Hello everyone. So my name is Julia. I'm customer success agent at UXPressia, and today I'm happy to present you this new feature that our team released recently, new tagging system, new dashboard. So the tagging system is actually about new way of organizing the documents at UXPressia. So I hope that you are interested to learn more. Well, you might hear my cats. I think they're also quite interested, but I hope that will not be a problem. So the plan for today. First of all, I'd like to talk about what are the tags and discuss what are the types of tags that we have at UXPressia. And of course, I'll show you how to set up work for different teams and what you can do, what you can achieve with tags. With that, let's actually start. So this new tagging system changed not only the visual look of the platform, but also the logic behind the organization of the documents. So what is a tag? A tag is a keyword that can be attached to any documents at UXPressia. It allows you to group similar documents based on different criteria, filter them, and define who will have access to certain groups of documents with the same tag. So before at UXPressia, we had this linear one-to-one connection where one document, one Genie map, for example, could belong to one project only. As you can see here on this example, so one Genie map belonged to one project. From now on, one document can have from 0 to multiple tags, so can belong to multiple tags at the same time, which makes the whole organizational system much more flexible. So what are the types of tags? We do have workspace tags available, and these are the tags that are visible to everyone in the workspace, all the contributors and the viewers, and personal tags, which are available and visible to the individual users only. Speaking about personal tags, they actually work kind of like a private folders that we had before. Those of you who are not new to UXPressia probably know about them. And now if you want to hide certain documents from the dashboard, you can just tag them with personal tag, and everyone else will not see them on their dashboard. It's actually quite easy to differentiate between these two because personal tags has this photo next to them, photo of your profile image. So that might be helpful while identifying which tag is that. So a couple of things to remember here. All settings that you apply to workspace tags will affect other members of your workspace. While settings applied to the personal tag will not affect your view, will not affect your dashboard, but will affect your personal view and will allow you to tweak your dashboard for your preferences. So now let's actually see how to set up the dashboard for different teams. The very first use case that I'm going to cover is when you work with a team of 4 or about so people, when there are not so many people, let's say so. So how to organize your dashboard the best way in such a not so big teams. If you have more or less same responsibilities and roles, it would make sense to set up an individual view of the dashboard for each member of your team. Let me actually show you how to do that. And for that, I will switch to UXPressia, our lovely tool, and we'll show you how to actually do that. So right here, we have the option to create custom views of the dashboard. Here is this button, Save as View, where I'm heading to create a view for my colleague. Let it be one of the owners of the documents, for example, Eliana. Okay, so I'm heading to create a view. We'll name my view like owner is Eliana. And I will filter the dashboard by specific criteria, by owner. So my filter would be condition will be owner is Eliana. Here she is. And also I can apply some grouping, for example, for her view, like group by tags, for instance, or sorts. So it just depends on the preferences. And I'm creating the view. So right here, as you can see, there is a view for my colleague, for Eliana. And once Eliana logs into the platform, she'll be easily able to access the documents she owns and she works on. So that's just makes the whole process much easier. Also here, I should say that at any point in time, Eliana can change these settings like filters or groups to change it for the ones that suit her needs. So it's totally changeable. And for those of you, for the person who is loaner mapper, we know that we have one person with us today. So in this case, you can, in case you're like, for example, expecting your team members to join you working in the workspace, but now you're working as a loaner mapper, you can create such kind of personalized views in advance before inviting them to join you. And then once they log into the platform, also they will be able to easily access the needed documents, you know, and they will not be like frustrated by this view of the dashboard, like with long list of documents. So yes, this is the one case. Another case here would be for bigger teams, for teams of 10 or more people. For such teams, a common practice is to split this big group of people into a couple of smaller teams. And they might be split by different criteria. For example, by the department they're working in, like, for example, marketing team or sales team or something like that. Or they may be split it depending on the goal they are aiming to achieve. For example, customer retention is team 1, like conversion rates are team 2, something like that. Or you can also split them depending on the areas, on the focus of their work, for example, Europe or Asia, and so on. So there are multiple ways to, multiple criteria how you can actually split your teams. And here is one interesting question for you, once again, if you don't mind. So those of you who had such experience of split big teams or being splitted by someone into smaller groups, which criteria have you used when splitting big teams into smaller ones? Please share your experience in the chat. Well, let's just give you a couple of more seconds. Maybe someone wants to share. Please don't hesitate. If you had such experience, of course. I see Wally are sharing. Where is it? Okay. Broken by work streams. Which areas of the company we're supporting? Makes sense. Thank you. Valerie has no experience of that. That's totally fine. By area of responsibility, or for example, onboarding. Yes, another possible way. Tags for draft and review for different groups within a project. Thanks a lot. Thank you for sharing. So in such cases, when you have bigger team and you decided to split this big team into smaller groups, the acceptable way, the convenient way of organizing your dashboard would be to set up the view not for the person, but for the team in general, like per team. Let me show you how to do that as well. So in order to create the view for the team, let me take as an example the like view for the sales team, for instance. I will create a specific tag instead of selecting the owners, in this case, I will create a tag called sales team, right here. Just a color for our tag. In the access field, I will make it available for everyone in the workspace and click create. So now I have this sales team tag, and I can select the documents that my sales fellows from the sales team need to see and tag it with this sales team tag. Okay, now I can go and let me just refresh the page so we can see that. Okay, and now I can create a specific view for the sales team filter. We will filter by tag in this case, where the tag is or is any of, if you would like to include some other maps, some other tags also. So sales team. And I'm creating the view. So again, once anyone from sales team would like to easily find the documents that are assigned to them, that they work on, they can just switch to this view and they will see all the docs. So that is convenient, but once again, as you probably noticed, we made this tag, this sales team tag, as workspace tag. So once again, I will just show you this right here. This means that the documents tagged this way are available for everyone in the workspace. But what if you'd like to create to share your documents just with specific users, not with lots of them? This is also possible to do, and this you can do using the personal tag, actually. So let's create this. So now I'm heading to create tag. I will, in this case, create a tag for customer success department, customer success team. And right here, I will leave this access to this tag as restricted. Means that only me and the people I'd like to share this tag with will see documents tagged this way. Okay, I'm creating the view. Let me just remove this filter here. And now I'll select a couple of docs, which I'll mark with this tag, customer success team. And now, as you can see, when we dive into this customer success tag, right now just me who has access to this tag. As you can see this photo, well, today I'm Dan Stevens. Yeah, just me. But if I want to invite someone else here, I can do that easily just by inviting them to join me by email. For example, my colleague Nina UXPressia.com. I will grant her editors access to this tag and share. Now, as you can see, me and Nina have access to this tag, so means all other users will not be able to see documents with this tag. So yeah, this is the way to organize the dashboard for bigger teams. Now I'd like to talk about setting up the dashboard for consultants, for loan consultants and for consulting teams. So if you are a consultant who's serving multiple clients, multiple companies, you can create a tag for each client and attach this tag to the documents related to this specific client. So let me quickly show you this as well. Okay, so I'm going to creating a tag. I will create a tag in this case for the company. For example, the company I'm mapping for is called New Wave. Okay, I'm selecting the color, and in this case I can select which access to make. For example, I will make it available for everyone in the workspace. Okay, so Then I select the documents, I assign the tag, so the process is kind of the same. And right now, I can also create the dedicated view for this new wave company to get the easy access to the documents that are assigned to them. Tags is new wave, any of where is it? New wave. Okay, so create the view, and again I have this view that I can easily open up while sharing. If I want to share it, by the way, with some of the customers outside UXPressia, I can also do that. I will show you this a little bit later. But yes, the process is kind of the same. But if you are a consultant who work with the same client, but this one client has similar or just different projects in parallel, and in this case, it would make sense to create not a tag for the company in general, but a tag for individual project for this company. So it will look like this. Again, I'm heading to creating a tag. I will call it, for example, New Wave Project 1. And we'll make the access to this tag restricted. It would make sense because obviously not all of the new wave company need to see the documents, just the project one. So I will leave it restricted and then just will share my documents in this tag with specific people who need it. So yeah, that's it. Next that we are going to take a look at today is use cases. So what you can achieve with tags. And the very first question the very first thing that you can do with tags is using them to clean up your dashboard. So no matter how well you structure your work or your team's work, the chances are that your dashboard might still get quite clunky at some point with all these maps and personas on it. So to make it look more organized, you can use tags, and you can use hiding unnecessary tags from your dashboard. There are two ways how to do that. You can hide tags on your own view of the dashboard, or you can hide tags for everyone in the dashboard. Let me show you how to do that. So hiding tags is quite easy to do. Let me just again remove all the filters from here. So for example, I would like to hide unnecessary documents that I tagged archive. I don't need them for now, so I will hide it from my view. So to hide it from your own view, you need to go right here in the configure dashboard pop-up and hide unnecessary tags. Obviously, the documents that are tagged with this tag will disappear from the dashboard for some time. Once you want it back, you can just unhide it back. You can also change the order of the tags just to make it more convenient for you to easily access any of the tag. Apply the changes and let me show you. There is no documents marked as archive anymore. We don't have them. So please note that this action is applicable to users to your own dashboard only, because it will not affect any other team members in your workspace. So right now, I would like to take a look at the case when you want to hide tags for everyone in the workspace. For example, you work in a team and you'd like everyone in your team to have the same view of the tags, the same tags in general, and the same order of these tags. So you can also set this up. For this, you need to go to the workspace settings, taxonomy section, tags. So you can hide unnecessary tags from here. For example, I will hide this drafts tag. I don't need it for now. And also you can reorder your tags the same way as on your personal dashboard to then make it applicable to everyone in the workspace. Okay, so I've made these changes. And I can go back to my dashboard and see if the changes were successfully applied. So let's take a look at the tags that we have here. And as you can see, the tag drafts is still here, even though we it was just hidden from the dashboard. So why that might happen? This is actually not a bug, it's not an error. The thing here is that your personal settings of your dashboard will always override the workspace settings of the dashboard, which means that if you made some changes on the workspace level, it will not affect other team members who had their own dashboard settings set up right here. If you want them to get back to this workspace settings, it's always possible to do right here just by resetting your personal configuration to the workspace one. And once I reset the settings, as you can see, the drafts tag is now disappeared and the order of the text changed just the way I've did that on the workspace settings. So this is it just works like that. Okay, so you may ask me, okay, but which option to prefer? In which case should I use workspace settings? In which case, individual settings? So if everyone in your workspace works on the same documents, it would make sense to set up tags on the workspace level. If everyone works on their own documents, it would make sense to let your team members to configure the dashboard on their own. Okay, so now let's move to the next part here, what you can do with tags. So next, what you can do is manage document access, obviously. So we already talked with you about different types of tags. There are workspace tags and personal tags. But let me just delve a little bit deeper into the access, how to change this access. So right here, I have this personal tag, and you can understand that it's a personal tag not only by the photo next to it, but also by this name of the owner next to the name of the tag. So as you can see in the access field, I have Dan and Nina now, but I can always change the settings here. I can make this tag workspace one, means make it available to everyone else in the workspace. That's really easy to do. Or if I want to share this tag with specific users and leave it restricted, I can also do that as well and just enter email of some other colleagues of mine. Or if I want to share this tag with someone outside of UXPressia, for example, I can just enable the direct link access and copy this link and share it with the external audience. So in general, sharing works pretty much like it was before with projects. Just now it's applied to tags. Same thing works with the workspace level tag. You can always change the workspace, these settings from here and make it, for example, private. Or you can share the link to this tag with someone else. So this is another case how you can use tags. Next case is to link master personas to multiple maps. So what I mean by that, some of you probably have this persona or personas, like kind of a global personas that you use in multiple projects at the same time. From now, you don't need to copy this persona to multiple projects and update this copy all the time. So now you can just tag this persona with multiple tags, and this original persona will appear in multiple tags. Let me show you this. So for example, I'll take this head of HR persona as an example. And now, as you can see, this persona has 2 tags attached, which means that it appears in 2 tags. In global, let me dive into this tag deeper right here, head of HR persona, and in as is tag right here, here is our persona. But also what I want to do is to assign another, I want this persona to appear in one more tag. For example, let it be EMEA tag. So I just stick this tag to the persona. No, I didn't do this. Okay, sorry, I misclicked. So I assigned this tag to my persona. And now when I head to the EMEA tag, I can find this persona here, and I can easily attach this persona to any of the maps with the same tag, just like that. Let me quickly show you EMEA. Here is our head of HR persona. Yeah, just like that. And the last case for today is using tags to get a complete picture of journey mapping initiatives that you have in place. So what I mean by that, some of you also might have more than one journey mapping initiative going on at the same time. And in many cases, these initiatives, they relate to each other in different ways. So to show this relation of different journey maps, different initiatives, we have a specific view available to enterprise users only, but I'll still show you this, called Design View. So Design View allows you to build these relations between different maps, different initiatives in your organization, showing it from the highest level to the narrow scope level maps. So as you can see, we have this couple of levels already set up. So we have the maps placed right here. Now I'd like to use this technical level and to show you how to actually pull maps now. So before you pull maps to the level, you need to be sure that these maps have the same tag with them. So once you are sure, once you checked your maps, you can actually pull them to the level. I'm opening configuration level menu. And right here, I select the tag that I'd like to pull to this level. I'll select this EMEA tag that we already used today. So as you can see, there are all maps and personas tagged EMEA here, and you can select which of them to pull to the level. You can either hide certain documents from here, or you can hide the whole like types of documents. For example, if you want to focus on the journey maps only, you can untick personas from here, and just the journey maps will be pulled automatically to this level. So now you can build these relations easily, just like that, the relations between your documents. So yeah, that is kind of it for today. I hope that was quite useful, and now you learned how to use this tagging system, some examples. Now let's make a quick summary of what we were talking about today. So now at UXPressia, projects and folders are replaced with tags. There are two types of tags, personal one and workspace tags. You can share tags with people inside and outside of UXPressia, and you can use tags in Design View to show connections between your documents.